Chapter 4. Where to now? The three of us met with Marianne outside the lunchroom and filled her in. She was immediately intrigued. "Where to now?" asked Marianne. "That's the thing. The scroll appeared to have the shape of Israel, but there is no way that I have the money to go there. Besides, I don't even believe that's a thing, and apparently this scroll is telling us what to do and where to go. Why don't you guys go have lunch or something? I'm gonna go take a closer look at these keys." The three headed off, and I went to the Jones Library. Yes, our school's library is named after him. To see what I could find about these keys. All I found was basically the normal stuff, that keys were given to St. Peter to symbolize the gates of heaven were his, and to show that he was the first pope. I decided that it was time for another message. This time, it said, "The gateway is near, the gateway to Christianity." Just then, Joe Martin, the class president, came over and slammed a poster on the desk in front of me. "So can you believe this is going to happen, my man? All students who are interested in history are getting a chance to go to Rome. I mean, I was never the biggest fan and I don't plan on majoring in it, but I decided to give it a shot. I mean, can I get a field trip? I can hardly contain my excitement. How about you, my man?" I can tell, my man," I responded. This was perfect, both really and sarcastically. I could only guess that the gateway to Christianity meant Rome. I guess I forgot to mention this trip. Well, would saying I wanted to explore the world work? I didn't think so. Rome has always been a place I wanted to go to, believe it or not, because Indy had gone there to bring relics back to St. Peter's. Coincidence? I'm not sure. Since I just acquired the keys of St. Peter, maybe I was meant to go to Rome. However, as Susan Stevens of the hit radio program Scripts and Scriptures would say, there are no coincidences. But now I have concluded that the scroll is predicting my future. It was helping me, but I still had questions about it and why I had those keys. What did they open? If I had to guess, it must be the garden. Actually, one would think that they would be hot like the tabernacle or glowing or something. Anyway, I stuck them and the scroll in my suitcase and finished packing. Oh, by the way, I'm home now. Finally, the day of the trip came. My mother dropped me off at the bus station. There was about half the school waiting for the big trip. My group was waiting for me. It was like going on a treasure hunt. What else would you expect? Michael, Marianne, Lana, and Nicholas were in my group. As soon as I approached, we were waiting for our chaperone. Things were going well, until my heart sank. She came up the walk towards us, and I looked up. I couldn't believe that I would be spending an entire week with her. "Oh, goody, my favorite students. Are you all ready to go on a fantastic trip?" Haley said to us. She tipped my fedora. All of us cringed at her, quote, nice voice. We packed our bags into the big bus outside and we got in. Luckily, the chaperone sat in the back and we got to sit in front. Why is she a chaperone even though she's just a grade above us? Don't ask why. I settled in my seat and pulled my fedora over my eyes and stayed that way until we got to the airport. I knew that I would be going further than I've ever traveled, so I would need to get some sleep. We arrived at the airport and gathered up all our luggage. I still couldn't believe that I would be going to a country that has a country within it. And by that I mean Vatican City. Finally, along with about 10 more students, did I say half? Well, it's more like 10. The rest of the chaperones and our teacher, it was wheels up and off we went to the greatest adventure of them all. Well, at least for me.